one of the things that we didn't get to, have you heard about the Chris Jones holdout?
Oh, in Kansas City?
He's actually, apparently he was asked about it by the media, and he gave he gave a window for his holdout, how long it's going to last, or how long he is willing to hold out. He said week 8 is what he said when asked how long he'd hold out. He said week 8. That's pretty wild.
Did he just get a new deal like 2 years ago?
It was probably maybe it was probably three years ago, something like that. He's the second best interior D lineman in the league behind Aaron Donald.
He is, and he was pivotal in their run to the Super Bowl. He was just
you don't win that first Super Bowl with Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs without him.
No,
remember?
I think it's kind of like Zach Martin with the Cowboys. There's a reason you try to hold out and get more because you're so valuable to the team. He's 29 years old now, Chris Jones, and he is the heartbeat of their defense. I mean, he's the centerpiece of what they do. As we said, you don't with an elite offense like the Chiefs, you don't have to be great on defense, but you have to have individual great players make big plays, and Chris Jones does that.
He does that.
I mean, he was unbelievable in their playoff run. He is.
He just wrecks. He really does. So that's interesting. That I don't think I've ever heard. I mean, a player's kind of throwing it out there casually. He's just saying, "No, week 8. I'm willing to hold out to week 8." Does that help him or give him more leverage or less leverage?
Did he want to sit out half the season?
Is it more or less?
Well, the fact that he's telling that if you're Andy Reid, you're like, well, I'll get him back for the stretch.
I guess you got to look up the 8 games. You need to look up those first 8 games and see exactly what they are. And if you think, hey, man, we can actually go 6-2 in this stretch or 5-3 in this stretch, whatever it may be. Here's Chris Jones' ranks among D tackles last year. First in snaps, first in pressures, first in pass rush win rate, first in wins versus double teams, and first in sacks versus double teams. So, yeah, you probably should pay that man. It's money.
Yeah. Well, listen. Well, there's also a rumor out there that the Bears have inquired with the Chiefs about a trade for Chris Jones.
Oh,
yeah. Now
would
again,
the Chiefs do that?
I don't think so. If you don't think you can re-sign him, or you don't want to give him the money he's worth, I mean, the Chiefs.
They got the money. They ain't paying no damn money. Patrick Mahomes is like the 7th, 8th highest paid quarterback in the league now. Yeah. You ain't paying no damn money.
I don't think they would trade him, but
he took hold on. This is my problem with NFL teams. I guess I'm going on a rant. This is my problem. All right, they ask players to sign team-friendly deals. I want you to sign a team-friendly deal. What's the point of a team-friendly deal? So that we can sign other great players so that we can be a great team, right? So Patrick Mahomes signs the most team-friendly deal in the history of the NFL, right?
Yep.
And they say, well, thanks for signing that team-friendly deal, but we ain't got money to pay Tyreek Hill. Okay, we get it. Tyreek Hill wanted too much money. I get it. If you let Chris Jones go after him signing the most team-friendly deal in NFL history, then we know all these GMs are full of it. Team-friendly deal. Why would you sign a team-friendly deal if you're not going to sign other great players to team up with me?
Yep.
What's the point of a team-friendly deal?
Tyreek Hill and Chris Jones.
Right? You're going to let the best receiver and the second best D tackle go in the league? Come on, man.
Well, according to this report I'm reading, the Chiefs would obviously like to keep Chris Jones. However, Brett Veach, their general manager, is not one to give in to player demands, just like he didn't to Tyreek Hill.
He's great. I like him.
Who was traded off to the Miami Dolphins.
He's sharp.
And Veach has built a heck of a team. I mean, all those defensive backs he drafted last year that came in as young players and helped them.
He basically rebuilds a position every year in the draft. He rebuilt the O-line like 3 years ago. He's rebuilt the secondary last year.
And he knows he's got Patrick Mahomes on a team-friendly deal, and you're right about that. But Veach, we'll see if he holds the line. If they decide they do want to move him, the Bears, who still have Justin Fields on a rookie deal, would be interested because, of course, they traded away Khalil Mack, Roquan Smith in Chicago to acquire draft picks in their rebuild. Now they may be ready to
start building up the defense.
Build it back. So we'll keep an eye on that. I mean, it's that time of this season because last preseason game coming, teams are finalizing their rosters. Where are we headed? I mean, I think they keep an eye on that. I think Chris Jones will get into camp with the Chiefs. They need him too bad. And your rant was spot on.